Hi, my name's Gigi and tonight I'm here with Josie. So Josie is a 19-year-old student who has recently been experiencing some right-sided low back pain, which we have diagnosed as right-sided sacroiliac joint pain. So Josie is very active with her long-distance running and her touch football. So to help get her back to that sporting level without experiencing pain, we have a few goals for today's Pilates session. So firstly, we want to increase her abdominal strength, and we also want to increase her gluteal strength, especially her gluteus medius and gluteus maximus. Strengthening both her abdominals and glutes will help to take the load off the bony structures of the hip and to improve her pain. And we also want to improve or retrain her thoracolumbar stability. So, Josie, are you good to lay down on your back? That's it. Awesome. Great. So we're just going to be setting a few things up for your body that I want you to maintain throughout the whole session. Okay, so we'll start with the head and neck position. So we want a nice lengthened spine. Awesome. You're going to imagine that you have a nice soft peach under your chin. So I want you to consistently just having a nice little hold on it. You're not squishing it, you're just holding it there. So a bit more, that's it, but a nice lengthened spine. Great. Next, I want you to, so we're going to melt our shoulder blades into the mat. So nice smiling collarbones. So I'm going to push these back a bit more. That's it. Great. Then we're going to set up our rib cage. So what I see right now is rib cage flare, and we don't want to have this, okay? So, yeah, what you just did was great. So I'm going to pop my finger under your back, and I want you to squash it. That's it. So see how your rib cage came down a bit? Great. Awesome. So a bit more. That's it. Great. Now could I get you to take your 2 pointer fingers and pop them onto the bony bits of your hips just here? Great. Now come about a finger width in, so towards the midline, and now a finger width down. Awesome. So when you push your fingers in, awesome. And now I'm going to get you to draw your belly button into the mat. Did you feel those bulge out a little bit? Yeah. So whilst we're doing our Pilates exercises, we want to have about a 10% effort of that engagement. So that's called your transversus abdominis. Great, awesome. So that's looking very good there. So rib cage is set, transversus abdominis is set, head and neck, we're squashing our peach. Our shoulder blades are nice and melted into the floor. And we're just having nice centering with that transversus abdominis. Lastly, I want you to focus on your breathing. So we want to aim for something called diaphragmatic breathing. So we're using our diaphragm. So I want you to pop your hand on, so your right hand just here on your belly, a bit further down, and your left hand on your chest. I want you to focus on breathing into your right hand, into your belly. That's it, and exhaling. Nice big breath. So I want you to see that hand rise. That's it. Awesome. One more deep breath there. Relax. So, all right, so this, and squash that peach, don't forget. Awesome. Great. Now the last thing we're going to set is our hips. So you can pop your hands back just on your hips, on the bony bits, just hold them like this, Josie. Awesome. So I want you to think of your pelvis like a bucket of water. So if you watch here, I can scoop all the water in, and I can scoop it all out. So it's like a happy cat, angry cat. So if you watch me here, so happy cat, angry cat, so we're going to tuck our tailbone, suck all the water in, and then we're going to let all the water out, happy cat. So again, angry cat, just with the pelvis. If you're not moving your back, it's just your pelvis. Awesome. So you let your hands come away from you, down. That's it. Now tuck your tailbone like you're an embarrassed like tail between your legs. That's it. Well done. So those, so there's 5 things we're focusing on: squashing the peach, melting the shoulder blades, drawing the belly button into the mat, making sure so remember when my finger was under there, you're squashing that blueberry, and pretend as my finger is a blueberry, squashing that the whole time. Awesome. And we're just breathing in through the diaphragm, through the belly. Awesome. All right, so we're going to start with our first exercise. So you can have a sit up if you'd like, Josie. So I'm just going to demonstrate it for you. Okay, so the first one's called abdominal preparation. It just helps us to start getting the abs moving to a nice, more simple start to the session. All right, so what you're going to do is, so you're going to settle your principles, relax in, find a nice neutral with the pelvis. All right, so as you exhale, we're going to come up, let your shoulder blades come off the floor. Inhale to hold, and then exhale down. And we'll repeat that. So I'll get you to lay down. We're just going to set everything first. So melt the shoulder blades, pop your hands by your side. Awesome, so hands, yep, that's perfect. Squash the peach under your chin. Awesome. Tilt the pelvis forward and back, finding neutral. Squash the blueberry under your back. Awesome, that's very good. And we're breathing, so take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, glide forward, shoulder blades off the floor. Inhale to hold, exhale back down. Awesome, so we can do that again. Exhale to come up. Awesome. Yeah, remember to inhale to hold at the top. So exhale up. That's it. And when you come down, don't let your peach fall away. Okay, so come back up. Nice lengthen spine. Hold the peach as you come down. Exhale to come down. That's wonderful. We'll do a few more of those, Josie. Yeah, so this exercise is really good for strengthening our abs, which helps to improve your back pain. Having strong abs, abdominal muscles, helps to take the load off your lower back. It's also a good one for helping you learn the correct movement in your whole spine, how to sequence the movement. You're beginning at the cervical spine, so beginning in your neck. So we're just going to focus on that now. So beginning with the neck, you're doing it very well already. So we're starting up the top of the spine and moving our way down the spine to help teach that movement. That's it. Inhale to hold. And we're starting with the lower back, moving to the upper back and then the neck. That's very good. All right. So how are you feeling there? Good. Good. All right. So now we're going to move on to scissors. We're going to be doing the level 4 of it today. This one's another abdominal strengthening one. Helps also to help teach some stability in your lower back and as well as the middle of your back, which is what we're trying to focus on. So it's called the thoracolumbar stability. So we'll come down. So I'm going to get you to exhale and lift one leg at a time. What you're going to do is, as you take a nice deep breath in and exhale to bring that one down, and then you're going to swap, bring the other one back up to tabletop. So you exhale to alternate. And remember, you're not bringing this knee up here, you're just bringing it to tabletop and swapping over. Awesome. That's very good, Josie. All right, so I'm just going to pop my hand here. I don't want you to bring your knees past here. Awesome. So you exhale and you swap. Exhale. Inhale. Awesome. Squashing, melt those shoulder blades a bit more. That's very good, Josie. Awesome. So you feel it in your abs? So that's what we want. We're wanting to strengthen those ab muscles. Awesome. All right, so we'll do that for another 20 seconds. Awesome, nearly there, you're doing very well. That's it, nice and controlled movement. Breathing out to alternate the legs. Awesome, so that's a really nice position that you're holding there, Josie. Relax there. All right, very, very good. Now we have one more ab exercise, and then you'll be all labbed out. This one is called one leg stretch. So I'm going to give you a demo. If you watch over here, you can have a sit up if you'd like. All right. Yeah. This one, at what we were talking about before with the exercise you just did. So it's the thoracolumbar stability. So thoracolumbar which will really help with your back pain. And it also strengthens the abs, which is what we're really hoping to do. All right. So we're going to again exhale up to tabletop. Remember the diaphragmatic breathing. And what we're going to do is big deep breath in and then breathe out to straighten one of your legs. Inhale to hold, exhale, come back up, and then we alternate the legs. Also remember to hold that nice peach under your chin. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Alright. Great. So ready? Exhale, bring one leg up. We're having that nice 90 degrees at the hips and at the knees, so nice right angles. Okay, great. So big deep breath in, Josie. Great. And then exhale, straighten that leg completely out. Don't let it touch the floor. That's it. Come up. That's great. Remember to take a nice deep breath in at the top to prepare yourself for the next one. How are you feeling there?
Good.
Very good. So I can see you're holding your shoulders a little bit, try to melt those down to the floor a bit more. That's it. So see how this knee's coming back? I'm gonna pop my hand in there again, not to bring them up. Come up again. Can I take my hand away now?
Yep.
Okay, great. That's very nice fluid movement you've got there. Yeah, good to strengthen the abs. This one's a bit more of a trickier exercise than the last one. This challenges your thoracolumbar, the stability in your spine a bit more, which is what we're hoping to do. Strengthens the abs. We're hitting a lot of targets, a lot of our goals with this exercise. So you can relax there, one leg down at a time. Awesome. Great. How are you feeling?
Good.
Good. Okay. So our next exercise we're going to do is called shoulder bridge. So we're going to start the gluteal, so the muscles in your bottom, and strengthening these muscles will be really, really beneficial for pain, and once you strengthen these muscles, takes a load off the bones, helps improve your pain. Very good. Okay, so specifically with this one, we're targeting a muscle called gluteus maximus. It's the one that helps you to extend your hips. So straighten the legs out. All right, so settle our principles again. Squash the peach, melt the shoulder blades, rib cage down. Find a nice neutral, breathe it in. All right, so what we do is we're going to start with letting all the water fall into our bucket, and then let it all come out. And then as we pull all the water back in, angry cat, we're going to lift the legs. So we're starting the movement with the angry cat. Leave your hands on the floor, and then start to tuck under the pelvis into a nice tilt out of the water. And again, so now we've got that movement, not yet, Tracy. Once we're here, at one at a time, make sure you got feeling nice and stable. You're going to straighten one leg, bring it back in. Straighten the other, inhale to bring it back in, then we'll come down. Awesome. All right, so we'll start with just the simple movement. All right, so squash the peach. Don't let I can see rib cage, just squash the blueberry. That's very good. Okay, start with letting all the water out of your pelvis. Great. Now, angry cat, bring it back and start the movement up. No, we'll reset that. So, this angry cat, so we're tucking our tailbone under to start the movement. Start up. That's very good. Awesome. Breath in at the top. And now exhale, slowly lower you down. Imagine it like a Velcro coming back onto the mat. So you had a bit, we'll retry that one. So we're lifting it off like Velcro, one vertebrae at a time. All right, now you're coming down with this part of your spine first, and then the lower back. So one part, can you imagine that Velcro? Very good. All right, so now once you come up again, so exhale to bring yourself up. Very good. I'm just going to pop this ball between your knees. And I want you to squeeze that ball. Awesome, we'll do another one with this ball. Is this feeling okay? Not too painful?
Not too painful.
Okay, good. All right, come back up. Very good. Now, when you're ready, we'll start with your right leg. So lift those hips up as much as you can. Straighten this leg. Very good. We're going to try to keep those hips still. We don't want any swaying. Now the other side. So you're dropping a little. Try to hold that nice extension up. Awesome. Squeeze the ball a bit more. Don't want to drop it. Just a nice light hold on it at all times. So we'll do one more on each leg. It's a very good starting point. One more on the left leg. And relax there, I'll grab the ball for you. Slowly lower down. Very well done. Okay, was the ball too tricky or you could do that?
No, that was good.
Awesome. All right, so now we're going to be moving on to our sides. The first exercise we're doing is called clam. So we're doing level 2. So if you have a watch over here, so with this one, we want our feet to be in line with our hips. So a nice straight line and through our shoulders. Like a skewer could go through my feet, my hips and my shoulders and go straight through. No bendy skewers. Okay, so we can pop our heads down. All right, so what you're going to do, first you're going to lift your feet into the sky, and then as we push our ankles together, we're going to open up our hips. Keep your feet still, all right, and you'll feel it on the side of your hips, so that's a muscle called the gluteus medius working, and we're targeting the fibers of the muscle a bit further towards the back of your body. It's called the posterior fibers. This is a really good exercise for your pain, help improve your function. So we're targeting your gluteus medius. Awesome, and it's also a really good exercise for rotary control, so rotational control of your hips. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Great. All right. We'll get you to do that one. Bring your feet. Yep. So we'll get you set. Don't start yet. So bring your feet. I'm just going to move them here. Awesome. Yeah, support your head like that. Great. And we want our hips to be stacked. So this one's a bit more forward. So bring that one back a little. Awesome. Very good. So bring the feet up into the sky. Yep. Can you maintain that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now you're not moving this knee. You're opening this one up high as you can. And slowly lower down. So again, like always, we're exhaling to start the movement. Very good. Try to make sure that top hip doesn't fall forward. Pretend I could skewer through both your hips straight. All right. That's looking awesome, Josie. All right. So are you feeling it on the side of your hips?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's what we want. Very good. So we'll do 5 more, is that okay?
Yep.
Great. Stack those hips a bit more. That's it, good job. Make sure your top body, you're not using your muscles too much. It's just all the hips that we're looking for. Those muscles down there. Great. So we'll do 2 more now. Great. It's looking really good. 1 more, and then we can relax there. Great. All right, do you want to have a sit up and I'll show you the next exercise? Okay, so the next one is called side kick. So coming down, we can support our head like this again. You can pop your head down like this if that's more comfortable. I suggest doing that for this exercise. So what you do, have your legs nice and straight, and then you're going to lift this leg up into the sky. You're going to, without moving any forward, you're going to bend the foot back like this, and you're going to kick a soccer ball. So you can use this hand to support, but it's also good to keep it here. So bend and kick. And you don't want your hip to be moving around, you don't want your legs swaying. Just a nice neutral level with your hips. It's not up here, it's just here. Naturally bend and kick. Does that make sense?
Yep.
This one's another one that targets that glute medius. So this muscle on the side of your hip, which will really help with your pain. Awesome. Very good. And this also really targets the stability of your hip, which is what we're aiming to do. So slow it down a bit more. Awesome. So maybe straighten that top arm, just let your head rest on it. Is that a bit more comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Yeah, so kick the soccer ball, but nice and controlled. Very good. Does this one feel okay?
Yep, feels good.
Not in any pain?
No.
Okay, that's very good. We've got a nice relaxing exercise after this one, so it'll be nice breaks. And we've got a few more after that. So you can relax there, slowly lower the leg. That's it. Well done, Josie. All right. So the next exercise is called arm openings. So this one's a nice mobility one, so like a flexibility one, especially with your spine, helping get some nice movement through that, especially the middle of your spine, the thoracic spine, and your lumbar spine, so the bottom half of your spine where you've been having a bit of towards where you've been having some pain. So what you do is pop your hands over like a crocodile. So hands together, get nice and comfortable. You can bend your hips a little. See how that's nice and bent? All right, so what you do is big deep breath in, and then exhale, bring your hand up. Just come to as far as you want to go. We're just doing the level 1. Breath in to hold and slowly bring it back. And you can try and go a bit further each time. You might get a crack once on the outside. And exhale, bring the crocodile back together. All right. So yeah, so this one's really good for that flexibility and mobility of your spine. It'll also help with your symptoms and the pain you've been getting. All right. Let's try to stack those hips a little bit more. That's it. All right, so crocodile hands together. Breath in. And exhale, let your hand fall away from you. Breath in. To hold, and bring the crocodile back together. The crocodile's mouth's closed. And let's open the crocodile's mouth again. Great. A nice relaxing one. We're not working quite as hard in this one. It's a nice break, Josie?
Yeah.
That's good. All right. So we'll just do last one. Have a nice long hold at the back. Let yourself relax. Take an exhale here as well. Inhale, come, exhale to come back. Awesome. All right. Well done, Josie. So now we're going to be working our hip muscles again, but also using our arms a little bit in the next exercise. It's actually called swimming. Very similar to something like freestyle. So, did you do swimming in school? Nice. Did you love it?
Yeah, breaststroke was my best stroke.
Ah, gosh, actually we do have exercises called breaststroke. Right? But yes, sadly today we're doing freestyle.
Yeah.
Alright, so what you do, get a nice relax here, pop your hands straight, just watch me do this one. Alright, so with this one, forehead nice and flat on the floor. Try not to, I can give you a mat if it's squashing your nose, but yeah, try to squash the peach. If you imagine squashing the peach, it'll help with not squashing your nose. So what you do is, try to have a bit of an angry cat posture with your hips. And what you do is, we'll start with just the arms. We're not moving the lower back. Alright, then we'll do the legs. Hold the angry cat like that. And now we're going to join opposite arm, opposite leg. Right arm, right leg to start. Lift just about 10 centimeters off the ground, both of them. And just alternate. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So again, with this one, it's similar to an exercise like shoulder bridge that we did before. We're working those muscles on the back of the hip. So we'll see how you go with this one. Awesome. All right, so nice straight legs. Tuck the peach under your chin. Just hold it there. Awesome. Relax your feet down. Try to bring them together a bit more maybe. Whatever's comfortable, that's good. So maybe shift yourself back a little so you're not hitting anything. All right, relax the feet. So we'll start with just the arms. So just lift the arms one at a time, 10 centimeters above the mat. Now the other hand, how does that feel? Good. All right, now I'm gonna pop my hand on your back and we're gonna do the legs. So just do the legs for this one. Awesome. All right, now right arm and left leg, we'll start with that. Go. That's good, you haven't got much movement in your back. That's really good, Josie. Yeah, that's it, alternating. So yeah, do you feel it in those muscles on the back of your bottom?
Yep.
Great. Yeah, so this exercise really targets those muscles called that, especially that muscle called gluteus maximus. It's a really good one that we're hoping to work today. Awesome. And it also challenges your control between your lumbar spine, your lower spine, and your pelvis. Your ability to separate these two. So we'll just do a couple more on each side. Awesome. And relax there. Well done, Josie. You can have a sit up while I show you the next exercise. So this one is called one leg kick. And we're going to be doing it just the level one today. So what you do, just pop your hands out straight. This one's actually one of the original Pilates exercises, so it's pretty fun. So what we do, I'll show you it in slow-mo. This one helps to work your bottom muscles and your also your hamstring in the back of your leg, as well as muscles that help you to point your toes. All right, so I'll show you and I'll explain it. So we go 1, 2, 3, lower. I'll do it on the other leg now. Point, flex, point, lower. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll walk you through it. We'll start slow. All right, so this one's working a lot of muscles. Here we go. All right, so hands out, flat head, forehead on the mat. Squash the nice peach. All right, so start with pointed toe on your right leg. Awesome, point, that's it. Come back to the midline. No. Point, come back to here. Now, foot away, toes away from you. Yep, that's it. Come back to here, point the toes. Awesome, and slowly lower down. So do that again a bit quicker. So point, flex, point, lower. Great, now try the other side. On your left, yep, point, flex, point, lower. Very good. Point, flex, point. You can speed it up a bit if you're feeling good with it. But don't go too fast so you get confused. Awesome. This is our last tough exercise of this sequence. We've got a nice relaxing one after. Awesome. So you feel the muscles in your bottom, the glute max working?
Yep.
Very good. Nice. Right, relax there, Josie. Well done. All right, well done. Now we have one more exercise. It's called hip twist. A nice one to warm you down for the session. Relax down. So we're just doing the level one today. Nothing too crazy. So what you do is, as I said, all the things at the start. So tuck the nice peach under your chin. Melt the shoulder blades to the floor. Squash the blueberry. Feel the, sorry, not blue button, blueberry. And then turn on those muscles here. And then we're going to, when you're ready, you're just going to, with your left leg to start, just let it slowly fall out. And don't let this hip come with it. So that's what we don't want. We're going like this. Also, this one's a good one as well as for mobility and stretching and down training. It's also really good for teaching your hips to dissociate themselves from your spine, not let things move together. We're just doing one side at a time. Keep the other knee still as you do it. So yeah, a nice dissociation exercise. So when you're ready, Josie, we'll start with your left leg. So set those principles first. Awesome. Squash the peach, melt the shoulder blades, squash the blueberry, turn up, draw your belly button into the bed. Big deep breath in, and then exhale. Keep this one still, let that one open out. Not too far that it brings your whole hips with it, and then slow up. So again on that side. Very good. And back down. Yes, very well done. So do you feel how you've got to work to not let your spine go with it?
Yeah.
So this exercise helps you teach your body not to do that. Great. Awesome. And you can come back up there. Well done. So that's us for today, Josie. How are you feeling?
Yeah, good.
Are you in much pain?
No?
Okay. So I'm just going to send you home with 2 exercises to do daily. Just do it in the morning or in the afternoon. The first one is one of the ab exercises. So it's one of the trickiest one we did. So it's called one leg stretch. So it's the level 3 one. So you're exhaling to bring up to tabletop like I showed you. Then you're just straightening one leg at a time. Really controlled movement. That one. Okay. And then the second exercise is an exercise focuses on your glutes. So it's the shoulder bridge. So with the ball, I'll demonstrate it for you again, because it's quite a complex one. So you pop that one there, tuck your tailbone under to lift, and then straighten one leg at a time. And then to lower, you can keep the ball there, or you could grab it, awesome, pop it away, and then slowly, like a Velcro, bring your spine down. Like that. Awesome. So just before you go, there's a few things with your posture and your just daily stuff that I wanted to talk to you about. Did you have any questions on how you should be sitting or?
No, yeah, I think you explained everything.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, just remembering that nice straightened posture. Don't let yourself slump down. If you're getting pain in standing, try to break your sitting. Maybe even try for it every 60 minutes at max, maybe even more. It's important that if you're having pain with these exercises, just have a day off or maybe do a few less. And try not to, if you're having pain in your hips, in your that joint, so sacroiliac joint, you can sleep with a pillow between your legs at night. Nice and relaxed, not quite as wide as this one. Yeah, so no questions?
No.
Great, thank you very much, Josie.
Thanks, Gigi.